Hi everyone. So if you are part of our Brain Warrior tribe, you've heard me say many times that warriors don't take the months of November and December off. So I actually did something very unique. I actually had my assistants help me plan a mock Thanksgiving. I've told you guys, if you're part of our tribe, we're going to hold your hand all the way through. We're going to teach you how to do this. We're going to literally give you no excuses to not be healthy. I have tons of people writing in and saying, I want to be healthy through the holidays, but I don't know what to do. So I have a whole section in my new cookbook, the Brain Warriors Way cookbook. In fact, here it is. Brain Warriors Way cookbook. There's an entire section in the book just on how to have a healthy holiday. And it's all of my favorite recipes for the holidays. So there's really no excuse, but some people still need to see it because they just are visual and they need to know really how am I going to do this. So if you're going to be a brain warrior, you need to be thinking the way we normally teach in the Brain Warriors Way. It's 70% plant-based foods, 30% high quality proteins, even if you're vegan. And by the way, there's tons of vegan recipes in the book, and even the ones that are not vegan, a lot of them are vegan options. So I'm going to show you what I made. I didn't do an entire meal plan for the holidays because frankly, my family is huge and that would have taken me 2 days to do. But I gave you some of my favorites. I'm going to show you some of my favorites, and then we'll talk about where you can get more resources. So there's literally no excuse. So I just want to go over a couple of things. I just want you to know, if you're part of our tribe, I've told you all along, I've got you on this. And you've got this, okay? So just follow the steps, you've got this. So let's go through a few of the favorites. What are some of the favorites for Thanksgiving? It's pumpkin, right? Things like apple pie, pumpkin whatever, pumpkin everything, right? So let me just show you. There's tons of pumpkin and squash recipes in the book. But I want to just talk about one thing before we go. You know, how many of you are super tired of feeling miserable over the holidays? That's why a lot of you joined us. So there's this culture we have in our country. You pig out. It's like, okay, we're going to take the holidays off. It's what we do. We take the holidays off and then we plan a New Year's resolution to lose all the weight we gained over the holidays, but we feel miserable after the holidays. Holidays are supposed to be a time of gratitude. So how many of you are actually tired of feeling sick and tired after the holidays? You're bloated, you're overweight, you have heartburn, you put on that 10 pounds or more. Guess what? Here's a few statistics. Did you know that the average person eats double the calories at one meal that an average man eats in 2 days at Thanksgiving? And did you know that Christmas Day is the #1 day of the year for hospital admissions for heart attacks? And it's because of what we do starting at Halloween all the way through Christmas, right? We just gorge on the most unhealthy foods. We're not sleeping as well. We're drinking too much alcohol. We're traveling. We're doing all the things that keep us from being healthy. So we want to flip that around. We want to make this a time of gratitude, service, and family. So you don't have to be deprived. You're still going to enjoy yourself. You're going to love it. No one's ever come to my house and said, oh, I feel so deprived. That was really yucky. So let me show you why. Okay, and this is just a couple of recipes that we serve. So I do 70% plant-based foods, 30% high quality protein. Let me show you what we do. Okay, so we actually made a turkey for you. So my assistants and I, we made a turkey just to show you. Okay, really tender turkey. And then look at, this is my favorite. One of our favorites at the holidays is an apple crisp. There's 0 sugar added to this because the apples are actually high in sugar. Now it's going to fall apart because it's a crisp. Notice it's not an apple pie, but it's an apple crisp. It's delicious. It's plenty sweet without being sweetened. And it's amazing. Now, this isn't something I'd recommend you do every day, all the time as your go-to food. This is a holiday snack, but it's going to keep you from eating that really bad apple pie. Then over here, I've got Savory pumpkin muffins. Now I love these because these are great, actually almost like a sloppy Joe type of bun. We put chili on them, we put all sorts of things on top of them, but these are savory. Okay, so these are amazing because they have rosemary and thyme. They have herbs in them. You can put sage in them if you like sage, whatever really herbs you like. And that's more of a savory type. Or you can do it with cinnamon. If your family doesn't like those types of herbs, use cinnamon instead. Then over here, I've got pumpkin muffins. This is more of a dessert. Again, grain-free, gluten-free, but this is going to be more sweet, okay? It's still extremely low glycemic. Of course, You always want to have your 70% plant-based foods, right? So we're always going to have salad. I'm always going to have 2 or 3 more plant-based dishes, great vegetables, and even my gravy, okay, the guiltless gravy, this is the vegan version. There's a caveman version too. I am not interested in the food fight, quite frankly. I'm sick and tired of all the people fighting over food. Your philosophy is your philosophy, and your body needs what it needs. But this is the vegan version, and I actually like the vegan version better. But if you want to put your turkey drippings in it, you can. I didn't make the stuffing, but the stuffing, I have a stuffing that has a vegan version and a caveman version, and it's amazing. So that's just to give you a little idea. So I normally would make a stuffing, a couple more vegetable dishes. I have sugarless cookies that you can actually cut, shapes. So many amazing. Most of you have seen my Nutty Butter Cups by now. They're like one of the big hits that I make. We have brownies. So I've got a vegan version for brownies, and then I also have an egg-based for brownies. So many options. Quite frankly, this is my favorite book that I have put together. There's a holiday section in here. Now I'm going to give you 3 ways to have a healthy holiday. Though if you want the entire holiday section, I highly recommend that you get this because there are so many recipes, and I can't cater to everybody's personal ideas of what they like for the holidays, but there's tons of recipes in here. I can't give you just in a couple minutes what each and every one of you would prefer, okay? So that's why I'd recommend the book, and of course I'm highly attached to it. So we are supporting you in your journey, and that's one way you can support me. I'm just being honest. But for those of you who can't do it, completely understand. Download my free quick start guide. It's got 5 recipes in there. They may not be the ones you want for the holidays, but it will get you started on your journey. You can also go to tanaamen.com, which has, I think, like 3 or 4 of my favorite holiday recipes to get you started. And I have lots and lots. If you sign up for my weekly newsletter, which is free, you have access to all of my top favorite recipes. So go to tanaamen.com, get that blog, get those recipes. There is no excuse for having an unhealthy holiday. I hope this has been helpful. Please share it if it has. Get the blog, get the free quick start guide, and if it suits you, get the new cookbook. Thanks, guys. Have a great holiday. Bye-bye.